Hey guys, how you doing? Mike here from Warehouse Strength and Conditioning, warehousestrengthandconditioning.com. Today, we've had a bunch of people over the last couple of weeks asking what can I do to improve my muscle up, what are some progressions that we can incorporate into our training to ease into it and break it down a little bit, the movement skills. I've got 4 for you. We're going to go through those quickly. We're going to do 2 reps of each, and if you've got any questions, please subscribe to our channel or just write any comments in the box below. Even feel free to inbox me. We're down at Brisbane, so if you're ever in the area, you want to drop in, we're at 32 Dry George Street, so feel free to drop down, guys. What we'll be doing for the first is working with a false grip, okay? So if we haven't learnt the false grip, guys, what it essentially looks like is rather than taking our hand down here on the ring, we're bringing it up here, okay? So it's nice and tight. The elbows will be in strong. Now the purpose of having the false grip there is essentially so we don't have to be below the ring. We're already in a position where we can just drop straight through the rings, okay? What we're going to do, it will feel uncomfortable as well, so that's just a pre-disclaimer. So you're not thinking that you're doing it wrong. It feels uncomfortable for everyone. I think the first while, until I developed the calluses there, I was getting tear marks everywhere on my wrists. So you can strap your wrists. What we're going to do, guys, is our first one is going to be just a pull, okay? We're going to pull to the chest and then lower it, pull to the chest. Our second one is going to be driving through. So we're going to pull and then aggressively drive the hips through, and we're going to switch our feet. So you'll see those 2 movements, and then do a second. I'll do 2 reps of each. Alright, so what we've done here, we've worked the pull position and then we've worked the transition between the two. The third position is the dip, of course, and it's a deep dip at that too. So what we're going to do is make sure we get good tricep strength driving through and good stability with maintaining that position near the ribs, okay? So the first movement we're going to do is simply an isometric hold. Feet off the ground, I'm going to hold there for approximately 5 to 10 seconds, okay? The longer the better. Obviously that means the more strength you're developing. What we want to try and avoid is any type of ring kick out, okay? Particularly when we start to get higher on the rings, okay? So from here, feet off the ground, abs are engaged, slightly forward, but we're going to be coming out of that hip position. And we hold in that position. Once you feel comfortable that you've got a hold of that, what we're going to then do from there is start to use our toes a little bit, and we're going to drop down into the dip, okay? Now if you feel like you can do a dip confidently on your own without any assistance from your feet, then by all means do it, okay? Otherwise, what we're going to do is be on our tippy toes like a ballerina. All right, we're up nice and high, like so. Still the same cue with our elbows, nice and tight, hands sort of touching our sides. And from this position, we lower ourselves down into a super deep dip. All right, and then just use our toes a little bit as needed to create assistance. Okay, lower it down again. Use our toes a little bit as needed to create assistance, okay? So we can back off on using those toes. The stronger we get, the more confident we're feeling with our movement. All right, and then progress, obviously, just doing to your standard normal dips, okay? But the main thing there is create stability and control over these rings, because they're going to want to fly everywhere, okay? So make sure you get a hold of them. Thanks, guys, for watching. We're going to have a phase 2 and a phase 3. Phase 2 is going to be progressing on the strict muscle up, and phase 3 is going to be looking at the kipping muscle up, and a couple of little technical tips that are going to assist you with efficiency in the movement. Thanks, guys. Micah from Warehouse Strength and Conditioning, Brisbane. Ta.